again, Joseph, I want to thank you for doing these recordings. And I know on Tuesday you do upload it, which is I think helpful. So thank you, Joseph. Okay, I'll get started in a moment. But Annie, is your daughter finished with classes?
Yes.
Good.
She came back on Wednesday evening, Wednesday night.
Okay. Yeah. My son is Drexel, so they won't finish till next month. Okay. Annie, I'll ask you this very quick question. Is there in Chinese, is there a word or term for chain restaurants?
What kind of restaurant?
Chain restaurants, so like Burger King, McDonald's, TGIF.
The chain restaurant, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What would the term for that be?
In China.
Yeah, in Chinese, yeah.
You mean the restaurant name?
No, the word for chain restaurants.
连锁店.
连锁店. Okay.
Oh.
All right, thanks. That came out in my class yesterday. I didn't know what the word was, but I couldn't find it. Okay.
连 is connect. So
okay.
it's like the chain, yeah.
Okay. Oh, interesting. So basically, it is chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Thank you. Let me write that down so I don't forget it. Okay. All right. Today we're going to be talking about websites, and when I first looked at it, I said it's going to be very difficult because I didn't think there was a lot to talk about.
The website?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the news changed my opinion of that. So I will be talking about that. But let me go through and talk to you guys. So first of all, I want to start with British.
Right.
She has some good news. So British, you want to share that news with us?
Okay.
Oh, my server the
Okay. You can speak Chinese. It'll be easier.
我的这个叫什么？我的甲状腺不用做手术了，就只需要吃药就可以了，可能要吃半年到1个月一年的药，然后就
中药吗？
不是，就是西药，就是美国的医生跟我看的，就是吃这个叫什么 Mesmetrexone and Atenolol， 吃这2种药就可以了。
吃半年。
吃了药以后，基本上就是不发烧不出汗，就是平时如果不吃个药的话，容易发烧。现在反正吃药是控制住了，然后他说要3个月，每个月验一次血，然后再看还要不要继续吃药。
他这个药有没有跟你说有什么副作用？
可能都会有一点点吧，但是它主要的就可以控制住的话，还是要比吃那个止疼药和退烧药要好多了。
因为西药如果吃的时间长，一般对胃不是很好，中药的话倒是没什么问题。
会有一点点，但是我为了中国的医生他们也基本上是采用这些方式。
那其实药物能够治疗的话，那是最好的。
不用做手术，我就觉得是好消息，所以我就马上告诉了这个菲尔老师。谢谢大家的祈祷。Okay.
So, British, how are you today?
Oh, that's good. We have friends coming, and I had prepared food, hot pot
Oh, okay.
to them. I made the 珍珠圆子怎么说呀？peeled mint ball and some various mint ball vegetables, lamb, mint, and beef for the yes. And we enjoying the natural things.
Good.
And took the photo for them. Yes.
Good.
Wonderful day.
Yeah.
我们这下面有原始的树林，然后还有一条小溪，所以就吃完饭以后就带他们在我们周边玩了一下。
风景很好。
就是我们家的这旁边，也这个小溪的这一边，这个野生的这个树林什么都属于我们属于我们家的，所以带他们转了一下，他们还挺高兴的。中国的朋友，上海的，上海 friends。Yes.
From friends.
Good. All right. Let me go to Ashley. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. And what did you do today?
Today for me is very busy and very happy.
Okay. Good.
I help my husband to completely the installation of the house gutter.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's raining heavily outside. Just to test the quality. Very good.
Yes. We would say, what we say in English is perfect timing.
Oh, perfect.
You're in Florida. How hot was it today?
The weather is better.
Okay.
It's great.
Here it was very warm here, almost 80 degrees.
Very humid.
Yeah.
But complete with Dallas, the temperature is low. Yeah.
That's
On average.
Right. Compared to Saudi Arabia, it's very low. And then compared to Alaska, it's very high.
Yeah.
You can always find something to compare it to. Okay. All right, Annie, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, and what did you do today?
I went to New Year today with my husband and my kids to visit my parents-in-law.
Okay. Where in New York do they live?
Manhattan.
Okay. Where roughly what area?
Downtown.
So Lower Manhattan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm originally from that area, so I know a lot of the different sections of New York and how they define them. You know, so yeah, Lower Manhattan, Midtown, Lower East Side, things like that. Philadelphia has that too. Okay. Let me go to Yuchi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. And what did you do today?
Nothing special today. This morning, I help my wife with chores at home.
Okay.
Afternoon, I went to the supermarket and bought some fruit for my grandchildren.
Okay. Do they like fruit?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. My grandchildren like love fruit.
Yeah. What's their favorite fruit?
Red berry, blueberry, and
Honeydew.
Hamigua. Yeah.
Honeydew.
Honey.
Honeydew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Helena, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. And how's everything in Hangzhou?
The weather is 17 degrees.
Okay, that's
That's not
nice.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what did you do today?
Yesterday, actually,
Oh,
yesterday,
okay. Yes.
I cut my hair,
Oh, okay.
hair, and
Cut my hair
and 怎么说 lost weight to beauty salon.
Oh.
Okay. Actually, what Annie said is the more correct way of phrasing it. I got my hair cut, which means someone else did it.
Yeah, I have my haircut.
Right.
I have my haircut.
Right.
Had my haircut.
Whereas for me, I do actually cut my own hair.
Oh.
It's
Cut here.
when you don't have a lot of hair, it's easy to do.
have a haircut.
See that, like, my older son is into these hairstyles. So, do you guys know what a man bun is?
In Philadelphia?
No. It's a
A
hairstyle. Yes.
A hairstyle. No, not really.
Okay, let me bring that up. It's it'd be very I could explain it, but it'd be very hard to do that. Let me just show you a picture. Okay, so let me share my screen. And that is a man bun.
Oh.
And that's what my son does with his hair.
Isn't that popular recently?
With young people, it is, yes.
Yeah. I saw some high school children. Yeah, not children, high school students.
Yeah. Like I said, that's called a man bun.
Oh.
So that's how my son's hair is, and he actually last year had colored it yellow. So
Dye his
yeah,
hair yellow
dyed it.
color. Okay.
Now, to me, he does look Asian. And to me, blonde hair, yellow hair on Asian people looks a little strange.
I don't like yellow.
Yeah. But I mean, he's 23 years old, so I let him do what he wants to do. Okay. So let me go to Lucy. How are you?
Oh, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. What did you do yesterday? You said you were taking the day off from class.
Yeah. Yesterday, my husband and I went to fish house, catch fish. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you catch fish?
Yeah. You catch crab, but no crab.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Water is cold. Yeah. No
Yeah.
crab.
Yeah. Well, I thought crabs like cold water. I don't know.
No, crab
they-
like cold water. No.
Okay, I don't know.
Crab like warm. Yeah, warm
Okay.
water.
What about
Today's
lobster?
warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
lobsters? Do they like cold water?
Yeah, cold water.
Okay. I know very little about fish, so. All right. Before we look at the words, like I said, the article today is about websites, and like I said earlier on, I said I didn't know if there's going to be a lot to talk about, and the news that occurred yesterday kind of changed that a little bit. So I'm going to share something. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this is a news article. I'm not sure if you heard about a shooting in Buffalo, New York.
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10, I believe 10 people were killed.
10 people died and 3 wounded.
Yeah. This is an article about that, and it says where am I? Okay, lost it now. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, here it says Peyton Gendron, which is the name of the shooter, traveled several hours and claimed he was radicalized on the internet. So basically, what he's saying is using websites, he gave him these ideas. Let me, before I go to the words, Helena, did you hear about that?
I can hear.
Did you hear about the shooting in New York?
Yes, I do. The 18 years boy killed 11 men.
Yeah.
9 is black. I see the news almost just now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So then you know what we're talking about here. All right. So let me share the words, and then we'll go into. So our words are depending. Now they have Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a website. And it lets people basically work on the same material, the same article. So, for example, I can write something on Wikipedia, and then the next day, Annie or somebody can go and change what I wrote.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, it has its advantages, it has its disadvantages, but that's what Wikipedia and look.
So anyone can change, like if you post something, anyone can change it?
Yeah. I hope they have moderators, but I don't know. And it actually, Wiki comes from Hawaiian word. It means fast. So it's a fast way to share information. And actually the word is wiki, fast. I did not know that until yesterday. Okay. Favorite, probably. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. Written, reliable, knowledge, carefully. Now, I said I was going to come back to probably. There are 2 words that are very similar, probably and possibly. Probably just indicates a higher likelihood of something happening. I will probably go into Philadelphia this week. I possibly go to New York this year. So it's almost certain that I will go in probably. It's not very likely that I will go to New York possibly. So that's the difference between those 2 words. Okay, so let's take a look at the, let me close that. And go to the article. And I'll do this the smart way. Can everyone see this? Okay. All right. So So why don't I start with I'll go with the two A's, Annie and Ashley. Annie, you read the blue, and Ashley, you read the black.
Okay. What type of websites do you often search for?
It varies depending on my goal. I prefer entertainment and education websites such as Facebook.com, Wikipedia, .orange, and VOA Special English.
How long have you been using them?
I have been using the website since I was a freshman at university.
What do you visit those websites for?
I use them to study online or relax after working.
What's your favorite website?
I think it's probably YouTube.com.
Can you read websites in English?
Yes, I can. Most useful websites are written in English.
What's the most popular website in your country?
I'm not quite sure, but I guess it would be Facebook.com.
Do you think the youth should use websites as a reliable source of knowledge?
Not always. They should choose their sources carefully.
Right.
Sorry, teacher, let me first.
Okay. So Helena and British. Helena, you read the black, and British, you read the blue.
What type of website do you often search for?
It varies depending on my goal. I prefer entertainment and education websites such as Facebook.com, Wikipedia.org, and VOA Special English.
Okay, let me just stop there for one moment. That .org is org.
.org. Yes.
Org, yeah. Short for organization.
Org.
Yeah.
.org.
Okay. How long have you been using them?
I have been using these websites since I was freshman at university.
What do you visit those websites for?
I use them to study online or relax after working.
What's your favorite website?
I think it's probably YouTube.com.
Can you read websites in English?
Yes, I can. Most useful websites are written in English.
What's the most popular website in your country?
I'm not quite sure, but I guess it would be Facebook.com.
Do you think the young should use websites as a reliable source of knowledge?
Not always. They should choose their sources carefully.
Sources
carefully.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and Yuchi and Lucy. Yuchi, you read the blue, and Lucy, you read the black.
What type of websites do you often search for?
It varies depending on my goal. I prefer entertainment and in education websites such as Facebook.com, Wikipedia.org, and VOA Special English.
How long have you been using them?
I have been using this website since I was a freshman at university.
What do you visit those websites for?
I use them to study online or relax after working.
What's your favorite website?
I think it's probably youtube.com.
Can you read websites in English?
Yes, I can. Most useful websites are written in English.
What the most popular website in your country?
I'm not quite sure, but I guess it would be facebook.com.
Do you think the youngsters should use websites as a reliable source of knowledge?
Not always. They should choose their sources carefully.
Okay. A couple of things before we begin. First of all, I really don't know if this is anywhere near being true. Yes, most useful websites are written in English. I doubt that is true. I'm sure there's useful websites in all languages. Just a little bit of information. We're looking at the top there where it says, I prefer entertainment and education. We have facebook.com, wikipedia.org. Going back to the very early days of the World Wide Web, .com stood for commerce or commercial, meaning it was designed for businesses. .org was for organizations such as one would be what they call PETA, which is an animal protection organization. Some of your hospitals also use that. .edu is education, so most of your colleges and high schools will have a .edu extension, and .gov is government. So if you go to a U.S. government website, it'll always end in .gov. Those three letters actually are called extensions, and very similar to what you see for like Word documents and things like that. That isn't always true, but that was the original intent of those extensions. The other thing I wanted to mention just very quickly, if you look at the last two sentences, do you think you should use websites as a reliable source of knowledge? And the response is not always. They should choose their sources carefully. My oldest son, when he was in, I believe, a senior in high school, had to do a paper, and the instructions were he had to all the research had to be done online, but the instructions were you could not use a .com website. You had to use either .edu or .org, because according to his teacher, those sites are not biased, which is not true. Many of those sites are very biased. and they will skew the information. So I don't know where his teacher got that bizarre idea from, but that was his instructions. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about websites. First question is, we probably asked this before, but I'll ask again. Lucy, how often do you use a computer?
How often do you usually
use a computer? Or
oh, I know. I not often use computer. Yeah.
let me rephrase that. How often do you use a computer or phone on the internet?
Oh, again, I don't understand.
Okay. How often do you use a computer or your phone to search the internet?
Oh, I use my phone search. Yeah.
How often do you do that? Is it every day?
No, yeah, every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
British, I forgot that you were working, so that's why I should ask you to read first, but it looks like she's busy.
Yeah, worker busy.
Either that or she's looking up at the sky there. Okay. That's what it looks like she's doing with that background. Yuchi, how often do you use your computer or phone to search the internet?
I use my computer or mobile phone every day.
Okay. Ashley?
I almost every use my phone and the computer every day.
Okay. And British?
I use my phone every day to search some information.
Okay. And Annie?
Yeah, I use name every day.
Yeah. Unless you're Amish, I think that's going to be the answer. I said Amish. Amish.
Yeah,
is
they don't use.
Yeah.
No internet.
Amish is a religious group. There's a large group of them in Pennsylvania. There's in other, I think, Ohio as well, and they don't use any modern equipment. So they don't have. Most of them don't have electricity.
No cell phone. No internet.
Right.
No
cell
computer.
phone. No cars.
No car. Yeah.
Interesting lifestyle. I wouldn't mind trying it for a while anyway, but anyway. Okay, so let's continue with that. Not the Amish, but Annie, what is your either favorite website or website you go to most often?
Facebook.
Okay.
Amazon.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, British?
YouTube.
Okay. What do you watch on YouTube?
Learning English and something.
Okay. All right. What about you, Ashley?
YouTube, Amazon, and another shopping website.
Okay. Yuchi?
I prefer youtube.com and duolingo.com.
Okay.
youtube.com can entertain.
Okay.
And duolingo.com can learning English. Yeah.
Okay. If Helena? Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, you ask. Sorry.
What website do you use most often?
新浪.com, and Baidu.com.
Okay.
Sometimes YouTube.com.
Lucy?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually probably use, interesting though for me, I do use YouTube. I was looking at today a cooking video. It's very good for that. But I also use it for news. I usually use, there's a website called Daily Mail, which is a British newspaper. I visit that a lot. And I actually have to use it for work simply because our primary business system is a web-based system. So when I'm working, I'm pretty much on the web all day. Okay. What all right, let's try this. When do you usually go online? Is it morning, afternoon, evening, or all day? Any?
Morning and afternoon.
Okay.
When I at work, yeah, I have to use computer.
Okay. British?
Morning, afternoon. Yeah.
Okay. Ashley?
Morning and evening.
Okay. Yuchi?
Evening.
Okay. Sorry, Helena?
Morning.
Okay. Lucy?
Afternoon.
Okay. Other than just general use of it, what was something that you needed to specifically look for online? So you went online to search for a topic on something. So for example, I mentioned I was looking at a cooking website today. One of the things my son, younger son, likes is char siu roe.
That's how, yeah, roast pork.
Yeah, so I was looking at how to make that. So that was a specific search. So Annie, what is something you specifically look for?
Yeah, if I want to shop online, I usually go to Amazon.com because I'm a Amazon Prime member. So the items I order usually be delivered in next day.
Yeah.
Very fast. Yeah.
Yeah. When was the last time you ordered something?
This Monday.
Hold on one moment.
Yeah, I ordered the painting set for my daughter.
Hold on one moment. All right, sorry. My son was providing some information. Yes.
I repeat my answer. Okay. This Monday, I ordered the painting set for my daughter, and the order was delivered on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, very fast.
Is it painting set?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like oil paints?
Yeah, oil based.
Yeah. So she enjoys painting?
Yeah, she just paint this. I can show you. The lines
Let me
Too bright.
stop sharing there. I can see better. Oh, nice.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
color is not right on the screen.
blue.
Yeah.
It's part of that is experimenting with it and to get the colors right. And
Yeah.
uh,
Because the screen, I think.
oh yeah. Oh, sunset.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, nice. All right. British.
What?
When was the last time you used? Okay, let me rephrase that. What was the last thing you specifically searched for online?
Oh, today I searched the YouTube for cooking times.
Oh, okay. One of the things I found, especially with recipes, is I can never find two recipes that actually match. One will say add this, this, and this, and another one will say add something different. So
Yes.
cook it at 350, cook it at 400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time is very time accurate is very important.
Yeah. All right. Ashley.
I think I always search something. I'm very concerned about the current politics, especially in China, because my family is there.
Yeah. I am too. Very concerned about that. Situation's really gotten bad in some areas. Let me ask you this. Did you, there was a report in the news about Xi Jinping having a brain aneurysm. Have you heard that?
Too many news results.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I personally feel that we need free sources of information, not being controlled and fight.
Yeah. One of the things they refer to regarding China is in computer terminology is we have a term called firewall.
Yeah.
Which is protects your computer from viruses and things like that. They refer to China though because it's so restrictive as the Great Firewall, because you have the Great Wall, which is the Chinese landmark, Great Firewall because they're blocking all the information. So people will use the term the Great Firewall. Very hard for people in China to get outside information.
In China, too many.
When I went back, I cannot use the Google.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Too many English websites cannot be used in China.
Yeah.
So they ban it, right?
Yeah. They block it. Yeah.
So I can check my Gmail when I was in China.
Yeah. I actually I had trouble paying some of my bills when I was in China because the websites were blocked.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Yuchi, when
I recently searched for piano pieces on YouTube website. Yeah.
Okay, so to play the piano.
Yeah.
Okay. So was it like Chinese music?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It looks like Helena switched phones or something. All right. Helena, are you there? Oh, you are.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
here. I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. What was the last thing that you specifically searched for on the web?
I search hot news and to grasp the latest news. And I use computer see the last news, hot news, and I use my iPhone shopping.
Okay.
拼多多、淘
拼多多
宝、
也京东。
京东、
Okay.
淘宝、拼多多现在用的特别多。
All right. Lucy?
Yesterday I searched YouTube study American food.
Oh, okay.
Before I cook Chinese food.
Yeah. So you want to try American food?
Yeah, I try American food. Yeah.
Good. Let me see if I can find this. Give me 1 second. There we are. All right, I'm not going to find it. Does anyone search this website? No. Actually, there's another way to do this. So, nope, wrong one, sorry. Okay, there we are. Okay, I just want to share this because this is what I mentioned to Ashley. I don't know if any of you saw this. I don't know if there's been any way of confirming this, but this was an article in the dailymail.com. Now, of course, you're not going to see that in China. Anyone see that or hear anything about that? Okay. All right. Like I said, I came across that. I was just curious if anyone else had heard that. Sometimes they have articles on there that are not really true, so I don't know if that one is true. So, but a brain aneurysm is basically the blood in the is leaking into the brain, and it
yeah,
can be very serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that herbal medicine will treat it. Okay. I want to move on kind of to the, well, I'll lead into the article in a moment. Have you ever gone to a website that you knew was fake? Or the information was really, really wrong?
No.
No? Okay. What about you, Ritesh?
No.
Okay. I actually got supposed to be an email from hotmail.com, and the coloring of the background was completely wrong. Ashley, what about you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, this question is going nowhere. Yuchi?
No.
All right.
No.
Helena?
I think the gun must be country. I hate all people can have gun, can
Okay.
have a gun.
All right.
And some
Yeah, we're gonna talk about we're going to talk about that in a moment. All right. But have you ever gone to a fake website?
Annie 帮我 translate。
你有没有就是上一些网站，就是说的都是一些假的新闻啊，或者是一些事情，就是报道的都是不真实的事情的那些网站。
No.
Okay. Am I the only one that did that?
I think Baidu, do you know?
Yes.
Yeah, especially CCTV.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
I never
that one's government approved though.
I know, but sometimes I can see YouTube, and I know the true news.
Yeah. Okay. One of the things that you'll find, and it's a real website, but there's a lot of fake things, fake information, is TikTok.
TikTok, I can't. 我不看的，因为 because with time and sometimes I see YouTube and I never see CCTV.
Even my son, he has a TikTok account.
And when I see Chinese news, I can think with my brain.
Yeah. What's the I forget the name of it. There's a English language Chinese paper. I forget the name of it.
No, I don't see.
Was it China Daily?
China Daily, no. No.
No,
because it's expensive. We can't see electronic paper newspaper. I only see electronic news.
Yeah. No, I think the English language paper is China Daily.
I don't see. And
that is very skewed. you read it.
Less people read this. I don't see.
Yeah. Yeah, they have some
Less
very
people read.
interesting stories in there.
Sometimes I see Weibo and have some new truths. Weibo and WeChat. I see the news.
Okay. Lucy, what about you? Have you ever been to a fake website?
就是看过什么假新闻吗？还是什么？
对，像那种网站。
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Like I said, I did that. Partly because of the what I had read earlier on about the that man being radicalized by visiting these websites, and they can be very dangerous. Some of them, they do promote some really what they call radical or very far right or far left beliefs that most people don't believe in, but you do get some people that just don't have the ability to think rationally. So having said that, now most of you are in here in the United States. I think Helena, have you been to the United States? I think you have. Have you
Translate.
Have you visited the United States?
你来过美国吗？
3 times.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So when you are here or perhaps in another country, have you ever felt you were discriminated against or viewed differently? Annie?
你过来有没有觉得 别人有歧视你，就是你觉得有不一样的感觉。
No, I visit America at 1015 and 1016. That time not have COVID-19 and the people treat me friendly.
Okay. So what part of the United States were you in?
你去美国哪一个地方？
Oh, many.
Okay.
Boston, New York, and California, LA, San Francisco, and San Diego. Many.
Okay. Actually, what's interesting about that is Helena said that she was here in 2015, 2016, which is or was prior to before COVID. And when COVID got into the United States, there were a lot of stories of racism and discrimination against Asian people.
Yeah.
Whatever reason, blaming Asian people for bringing COVID here. I would have gotten here anyway, but so there could be a difference between 2015, 2016, and now. So, Annie, have you ever felt?
Here, no, but I watch the TV news in New Year. There was a lot of cases about this.
Okay, yeah. What about you, British?
No, our place has no.
It's actually really good to hear this. What about you, Ashley?
Sometimes I watch TV with my husband, but my English is not good enough, so it's difficult.
Okay. Yuchi?
No. No.
Okay. I already spoke with Helena. What about you, Lucy? Lucy?
What 什么问题 What question?
老师问你，就是新冠疫情的时候，在这边你没有感觉到被人家歧视或者是不友好的对待？
No.
Well,
no.
Good. The only time I actually felt that when I was in China was usually when I went to the open market. I'd go to the open market, they thought I was rich. So they would always make the prices higher for me. Okay. Do I have any other questions? Okay. All right. Actually, Helena brought this up, and may not be something that you have thought about or are concerned about, but okay, yeah, actually, let me go back to the article for a moment. The article says, people need to be careful with the websites they visit. One of the things that's lacking on websites is control, overseeing of them. Do you think there should be some kind of control on websites where you could not get to information on how to make a bomb or really, I'll put it this way, racist websites? Or do you think it should just be open like it is? Lucy, do you think it should stay open, or do you think there should be some control?
我认为什么？没听懂。
就是网站这些是要被限制的，还是说可以开放的？
限制的被开放 ，open 也被开放。
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Helena? Maybe she's working. Yuchi, do you think it should be controlled more or should stay open like it is?
Yeah, what kind of website?
I think it should be open.
Okay. Annie asked what kind of website. Several years ago, there was a bombing at a federal office building. The people that did the bombing actually went on the web and found out how to make bombs. The man yesterday went to these websites that promoted hatred of Black people.
Yeah, it should be restricted. I don't like this website.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah. All right. British, you think it should be open or restricted?
I think it should be open and control.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. What about you, Ashley?
It should be open on freedom. No, not under the government control.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about it. I mean, you wind up with if you have government control, you wind up like perhaps like China, where it's everything is blocked. And if you leave it open, you have the danger of people getting information that they normally wouldn't be able to get. So I don't know the answer to that one. I don't have an answer for it. Okay, anyone have any questions?
No.
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 All right, then thank you for joining me this evening, and I will see you next week. Everyone have a great week and stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, thank you.
We'll see you
See you next week.
Have a good time.
See you.
Good night, everyone. Or
night.
for
Good night.
Helena,
Night.
have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.